may not seem late to a lot of y'all, but a lot of y'all might be younger than me. I was fighting for my life. Like, life is too short, and if the last sentence I read in a book before I die is something I hate, that don't make sense to me. So I'm not trying to do nothing crazy. It's a chill readathon, okay? The whole plot line of raising someone and you're like this ancient being and then you turn around and marry them, that is so weird to me. This is a weapon. I can knock somebody out with this thing. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. Okay. Okay, so I didn't plan on starting this video in my car, but here we are starting this video in my car. All right, so today's video is going to be a new series that I'm going to start called the Moonlight Marathon. So I figured, because you guys said you wanted more 24-hour readathons, which I don't have a problem with. I didn't realize you guys wanted more 24-hour readathons. I got you. But another thing that's very real is the fact that I'm old, and the fact that my favorite place to read is my bed, and my greatest downfall as a reader is reading in my bed. So, you know, you mix all those things together, put it in a cauldron, and you have like very early bedtimes. Like, I go to bed at like 7, 8 o'clock. 8:30 is like the absolute latest. So I figured it would be fun to do a readathon where I stay up past my bedtime when permitted, because if you don't know, I do have a 4-day work week. Sometimes I end up working more than 4 days because they be asking me to come in, but I'm supposed to have a 4-day work week, supposedly. So on those days that I don't have work, it would be fun to do marathons where I would stay up late. And I was thinking, you know, 24-hour readathons and 48-hour readathons can be very draining and burn you the hell out as a reader. So I was like, what's another fun way that I can do like a reading marathon without feeling burnt out? Like, I'm still gonna give y'all what y'all want. Still gonna give you 24-hour readathons, 48-hour readathons. I have no problem with that, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta look out for me. I gotta look out for me, Lucius, you know what I'm saying? So I figured it would be fun to stay up until midnight, because your girl go to bed at 7 p.m. 7:30. So for me, midnight is an unheard of number. Like, I ain't seen them numbers on the clock since like maybe when I was like in high school or something like that. I love to sleep, so I'm not staying up past my bedtime. I'm not, like, even when I get into TV shows or animes or whatever, staying up to watch a show or staying up late to read, it's just not in me. Even when I want to do it, I fall asleep every time. But I figured it would be fun to do this series, which would be called the Moonlight Marathon. So it will be a readathon, and I will time myself every time that I read, but I won't have a set hour goal mark or whatever, and I won't be, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like vibes. You know what I'm saying? My main focus in this vlog is going to be reading. Like, I'm gonna make sure I do all the cooking's already done. I'm gonna do all the cleaning tomorrow. I have my nail appointment today, doing the laundry tomorrow. Like, all the things that I don't want to do aside from my nails are gonna all be done before this readathon. I'm gonna make sure I get all the cleaning and all that stuff done, so that when I open my eyes on Wednesday morning, I can just read. My main focus will be reading. I won't have any obligations. Like I told y'all in the last video, if you haven't seen, please go check that out. In the last video, I told y'all I have the next 15 days off from work. 1-5, okay? So my main goal is taking the classes that I signed up for, reading, and anime. And because I'm in the middle of so many books, I figured it would make sense to start this series reading books that I'm already in the middle of. So we're talking Day of Fallen Night. We're talking The Monsters That Defy Us, so the monsters we defy. We're talking, what was the other one I was reading? Guild? I think it's Guild, which is like the second book in the Plated Prisoner series. We're talking, what's the other book? Obsidian Feathers, which I ain't gonna hold y'all, I'm not a DNFer, but she got about 1 more hour of me, and if it don't click, we putting her by the wayside. That book is too damn long for me to be suffering through. Like, I'm not suffering through it. I'm trying to close out all the books that I'm in the middle of before the beginning of the next year. because I don't like carrying over books from one year to another. Like, wrap it up. So I'm gonna sit down, look at all the books I'm in the middle of reading. Oh, Paradise Kiss. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna really focus on all those books, getting those books done. I know y'all have seen them in other videos. It's taking everything in me to not start another book. I may still do that because Lord knows I have no, what's it called, restraint. Oh, and I'll also be reading the book for my book club, which is, it's like the Snow King or something. Whatever, the Snow King something. I'm gonna put it up here. Some of the Islanders have already finished the book because it's only like 200 pages or something like that. So it's not very long. It's a romance on KU. It's like, you know, Christmassy themed. The main character, I think her name is the main character named Noelle? I think her name is Noelle, and her sister's name is Aspen. So it's just very cute, very Christmassy. Oh, look at my Christmas sweater my mom got me. She is so happy about this. So I decided to wear it on my last day of work, chat. The main thing I'm focusing on during this break is not setting any alarms. Like, your girl is not setting any alarms. I just want to go to sleep and wake up with my eyes open. Like, I don't want to hear no dee. I don't want to hear none of that. For the next 15 days, I don't want to hear. But that's going to be the plan. So the main focus is going to be reading and relaxing. And I will be staying up until midnight. Like, your girl, we're going to be fighting for survival together. And I'm going to make sure when it gets late that I don't read in my room, because I know if I read in my bed, I'm gonna get all cozy, I'm gonna get all cuddly, and I'm gonna wake up, it's gonna be the next morning. We'll need none of that. We can't kick off this series with a fail, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm sorry I'm starting this video in my car, but you know, it is what it be. I'm actually taking y'all with me to get my nails done. My nail tech hit me up and was like, hey, I want to do this character set, and nobody's booking character sets. Like, you know, your girl I book character sets usually only during Halloween, because that's my favorite season. Spooky season nails. Sometimes I do it for Valentine's Day, or if I'm really into an anime, sometimes I'll get the animes or the mangas or whatever. But I'm a character set girl, you know what I'm saying? But it's the holiday time, so I wasn't really trying to spend no coin like that on no character nail set, because that's like an extra, like, how much? That's like over $100 more. She said, I won't charge you extra. Say less, sister. So I booked a regular nail appointment for her freestyle, and she's gonna be doing a character set. So I figured it would be fun to take you guys with me. We're gonna be doing a little holiday set. It'll be cute, you know, to bring y'all with me, because for the most part, all we're gonna be doing in this vlog is reading, and it's a lot of books that y'all already heard me talk about. It's really a catch up for me, but like I said, I think this will be a fun little version of a readathon, 24-hour readathon, 48-hour readathon, and I will time myself every time that I read so that we can keep up with where we at, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think what else. That should be it. So yeah, I'm early to my nail appointment. Today was my last day, child. My last day at work until next year. So it was only an 8-hour day. It wasn't a 10-hour day. I couldn't have ran up out of there fast. You know how you're about to come up on a break or a vacation or something like that, and you don't want to be at work and you don't want to do, like, they was giving me all this paperwork with red lines and all this wires and all that. I don't give a damn about this. Mentally, in my head, I'm in my bed. I don't even see y'all. Y'all aren't even a part of my day. So I was really counting down the seconds, and thank God today flew by. So yeah. It's time to just relax. Like, I need to unplug, relax, you know, stretch. My body been feeling so stiff. I just want to get moving. I just want to move and do that I love to do. And speaking of things I love to do, I started another anime. I had started it before, and child, it was kind of weird. It was called The Mage's Bride, or Ancient Mage's Bride, or something, child. I don't know what the hell it's called. Something about a bride. I'll put it up here so y'all can see. But started that. It kicked off weird. Like, this random guy with a skeleton skull face bought this girl, and I was like, what is going on? So I never went back to it. I watched one episode and I was like, no. But, you know, I saw people was talking about it, and they were saying it's very magical, and I love magic. I was in a heavy magical mood. I started that one back. I'm on episode 4. I really want to get more into Fruits Basket and I downloaded a couple other animes. That everyone wants me to watch, but I need to get further into the ones that I'm already watching. So I want to get further into Fruits Basket. I'm currently watching The Mage's Bride. I also saved Golden Kamuy, Basilix, The Saga of Tanya the Evil, and Code Geass. So those are a whole bunch of recommendations I've gotten recently from coworkers, friends, and stuff like that. I also recently finished The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. Child, this anime was so damn precious. It's following the main one of the islanders recommended this to me. I can't remember which one of y'all recommended it, but it was someone that gave really good recommendations, and this was another one on their list. It's following this guy that is the descendant of like a ice queen or something like that. So he has like magical abilities that involve like snow, icicles, whatever. Anytime he's happy, these little baby snowmen pop up around him. It's just very cute, and he's just very infatuated with this girl he has a crush on that he works with. So like everything she does, he's so in awe of. They're both very boring, very dull. It's mean to say, but they really are. She's very dull, but he is so obsessed with her, and I just think it is the cutest thing. Like they're both very, I think they're both very cute, but they just have this very like mellow, dull personality. But them together, they're precious. They're just, I loved it. But it was this very weird thing that I didn't like. They always do something weird when I'm enjoying something. Like, why animes? Why? So I can't remember what it is. I think it's like when he gets sick, or when it's too hot, he melts, and when he melts, he ages down. So it only happened twice in the anime, so it really wasn't something I was thinking about. It happened one time where it was like when he got hot, he like, was he hot? Or yeah, when he was like hot, he melted down, he aged down to be like 8 or something. Like, he was really young, very adorable, but which was a very cute scene, and it wasn't weird. But then on the final episode, he got sick and he aged down again, and they were like in the hotel together, and they did a weird scene where he was like hugging her or something like that, and it still was like they had a romantic tension as they would as adults. And to me, that's inappropriate, because what the hell are we talking about? He is in a child's body. I don't care if he's a grown-ass man. I don't care if he's still wearing the suit he had on when he was like aged up. Why did y'all have to do that? And it was the final episode, so it was like, why would y'all could have took this anywhere as the final episode, and you made him sick and you made him like a child for like the latter half of the episode and made it weird. Like, why did you do that? So it was originally gonna be like a 3.75. I bumped it down to a 3, and I ain't like that. That was the only thing I didn't like. But yeah, I don't know why they did that. But yeah, for the most part, it was really cute. It was something fun to watch. But I'm gonna keep watching The Mage's Bride and try to get further into Fruits Basket and start one of the other animes that I have on my watch list. But these next couple weeks is all about relaxing, and also getting back into the gym and just doing things that make me happy. So that's gonna be my main focus. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all in here with me when I get my nails done. She was sending me picture ideas. A lot of them were some of the ones that I told her about, I think last year, when we were like bouncing off of each other about like character set ideas. So I'm interested to see which one she goes with, but I'm gonna take y'all with me. We're gonna get rid of these little Frenchies. Got the little French tippies. I didn't take y'all with me when I got this done, but these are just like icicle nails. Like, I got some icicles here, some snowflakes, you know. It was just something simple. This shit, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it was just something simple. So we're about to get something complex, something complicated. So I will see y'all when we get in there. All right, look at this. This is just the cutest little shirt. All right, I'll see y'all when we get in there. All right.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Oh, these are so cute. What are you doing, ma'am? What are you doing? Jakes, what are you doing, little mommy? Hmm? What are you doing, little miss? Huh? Why is it so dark? Hi, mommy. You say good morning? Jinx! Girl. How you scare yourself from doing something you're not supposed to be doing? What? Where's your collar, you wild animal? Levi. What are you doing? Hmm? Hello, mommy. Hello. Levi. What's up, Papa? What's up? Alright, y'all. Here's my ghetto charcuterie board. Honestly, anytime I'm having a snack, the second that I add cheese to the side, it's officially a charcuterie board. I don't give a damn what's going on. So I got caramel rice cakes with peanut butter and raspberries, and then I got cheese on the side. I'm also making potatoes, but I'm gonna eat those later. But I just wanted to show y'all one of my new healthy snacks. I might drizzle some chocolate on here though, because I don't know. I might put a little bit of chocolate, like the drizzly chocolate. But you know, I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to do right, okay? Yeah. But this is what we got going on. And I'm listening to The Monsters We Defy. Y'all, it was 10 a.m. and I almost cracked this open. But now it's 12, so I feel like it's justified. Okay, my mom got me this a while ago and I kept taking it out to defrost it to eat it later. It's like a daiquiri slushie. She used to eat these all the time when I was growing up. Yeah, but I'm on vacation, baby. Like, we on PTO. Like, for the next 15 days. Yes, I will have a daiquiri at 12 p.m. And matter of fact, I'm about to eat it right now. Okay? Just let me know in the comment section below if you guys have had this before. She also got me the blue one. The blue one she used to always have in the freezer, but she never ate it. She only would really eat this one. So, thanks, Mom.
Now in for me, I ain't got it. Mobbing, scheming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you.
Okay, what's up, y'all? So, let's check in. Alright, so I have been reading for 3.5 hours today. And like I said, this is a very chill readathon. Even though I'm staying up until midnight, I'm not trying to hit no 24-hour mark. I'm not trying to do nothing crazy. It's a chill readathon, okay? So being that it's a show readathon, I am enjoying it because this morning I woke up, I watched some anime. I'm currently still watching Magnus's Bride, the ancient Magnus's Bride, and there's another anime that I'm starting, which is called, has been recommended to me. It's called Basilic. I'm gonna say Basilic. It's called Basilic. I'll put up a picture here. I think it's called like a dark world and something about ninjas. I don't know, but the cover art is really cool, so I'm really interested to watch that. But Magnus's Bride, I'm currently on, I'm far into it. I think I'm like halfway through the first season. I think there's like 24 episodes in the season. I'm on like episode 20. I'm on episode like 14 or something like that. And I'm enjoying it so much, but I wish there was no romance. Cause like the art style is cool. The little fairies are really cool. The characters are so cute. The magic is so cool. The world is so vivid. The storyline is interesting. But it would be so much better if it was no romance, because the main character just seems like a child to me. Like, they have the characteristics of like a very young child, and it would just be so cool if they went to this world and she was just his apprentice. Like, I don't know what, the first episode is why I didn't watch it for like months. I think I watched one episode and I never went back for like 2 months, because she got sold to him and he brought her to his magical world in chains, straight off the rip, completely unhinged. And I was just like, okay, we're going there. But yeah, when that happened, I didn't even go back, because I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to watch this. But when I went back, I watched it, and because it was set in a very magical world, and I love magic, and it's just, oh, I thought I wasn't recording, child. It was very magical. It's very fun. It's very interesting. There's dragons, there's fairies, there's mages, there's alchemists, there's dark powers, there's twisted powers, it's just so interesting. But the romance, like, if the romance wasn't in it, it would just be so much better, because he just gives me parental vibes. Like, they're making him seem like he's like this innocent child because he's new to the world. He doesn't know where he really came from, and he's learning about love, and he's learning about human emotions or whatever. But he just gives me dad vibes. Like, he just gives me like he's teaching her magic, and I'm like, why can't we just leave it like that? Like, why can't we just leave it like that? For like 3 episodes, it'll be back to back of just like the magic, the cool stories or whatever, and then it'll just switch to the romance, and I'll just be like, why? Why do we have to take it there? Because I don't care for the romance. I wish it just simply would go away. And anytime they show them on scene together, it's so cringy, because he also like picks her up like a child almost. And it's just, or she like sits in his lap like a child would almost. It just, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. But like, it only happens every like few episodes, so I'm kind of just like trying to push through, but I don't know how much more I could push through. I think eventually I'm gonna end up DNFing it, because I know it's like gonna be a big part of the whole plot. But my thing is, if it's gonna be a thing of a whole plot, why make him buy her and like essentially raise her in this world? Like, why not just have her stumble upon like a magical door, end up in this magical world, become his apprentice in like her 20s? Like, why couldn't she be like 22, 23, 24, 25? Like, I don't even know how old she is, but she just gives me young vibes. And and a lot of the characters, you say, oh, not yet, like, you guys are married, but you know, no children yet, or it's too soon for that, or she's too young for that. So it's like he's raising her. Just the whole plot line of raising someone, and you're like this ancient being, and then you turn around and marry them. That is so weird to me. But the magic is cool, so I'm just trying to see how long I can thug it out, child. I don't know. I feel like the door is gonna be closing real soon. But watching that, also started Basilic. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. So we're gonna see how that goes. I really want to start Tokyo Ghoul. I'm just in really an anime mood because my period started, and I don't feel like leaving my house. Like, the cramps are there. The cramps are there, alive and well. But like I was telling y'all, so I signed up for Spotify Premium, child. It was 3 months free, and it's only $10 a month. Yeah, 3 months free and $10 a month. I signed up immediately. And Apple, I don't know, what does Apple really contribute to? Like, cause like a lot of the people that I follow on there, they have some fire playlists. So I'm really just like commercial free. And then I kept going, and they have audiobooks now. They have audiobooks. Like, Apple, what are you doing, baby? Keep up. Keep up. I feel like Apple versus Spotify is like Apple versus the Galaxy phones, or what's it called, the Samsung phones, whatever, child. But really, Spotify is doing the thing because they got audiobooks now. So I listened to the monster, because I was already far into this. I was like on chapter 21, and I think there's like 42 chapters in here. So yeah, I still had like 20 more chapters to go. So I listened to this on audiobook this morning and finished it. I think I'm gonna land it on a 4-star because it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the plot of it. I enjoyed the background of it. I feel like I've talked about this in numerous videos, but I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I've explained this so many times, it's hard for me to explain it again. But it's basically following the main character who has the ability to see into the afterlife. In the afterlife, they offer charms, which is essentially where you come in contact with an enigma, which is a ghost from the afterlife, and you ask them to grant you you ask them to grant you a wish, and they will grant the wish, but which will provide you with the charm. So if you say, I want to fall in love with this man, I want him to be head over heels, I want this man to be head over heels for me, they'll grant that charm, but with the charm comes a trick, and they'll be like, okay, well, he'll be in love with you, he'll be head over heels with love for you, but you will never know what love feels like. So it's like and they won't tell you what the trick is. So it's just like you just have to say yes to getting your charm accepted, and then after you find out what your trick is, and you kind of just have to live with it. Throughout the book, you're introduced to other characters who have asked for a charm and the sacrifices they made, and how it essentially was not what they signed up for. You know, you can't always get what you want. Sometimes you just have to live with things. But the main character, her name is Clara, and she also got a charm and a trick, and she also can see into the afterlife as well. And it was really interesting. And in this world, there have been a lot of people that have been disappearing or kind of losing their personality, becoming like ghost-like almost. They completely go blank. They go and stand in these parks and just don't talk, don't do anything, don't go about their normal day-to-day life. And it's because, well, I can't say why, that's gonna spoil it, but yeah, so her and her little ragtag crew, you know what I'm saying, they trying to come together to try to figure out why these people are going missing, and why these people are essentially changing completely and no longer who they were before. And it was really fun. It was really fun. It was really interesting. And the author's note was really interesting as well, because she based this main character off of a I don't know if I wouldn't call her an activist, but a young lady that was from past history and black history. She was 17 years old. She was a part of the riots, and during the riots, police raided her and her father's house, and they didn't know that they were police officers. They just kind of bombarded into their house, busted into their house, and when they busted into their house, they upped the fine on them, and she got shot, her father got shot, they both were injured, and they shot back. It was like a shootout, and they ended up killing the police officer. She went to trial. She's kind of was like praised as like this amazing activist or whatever, because she killed this police officer that tried to raid her house. Lord knows what would have happened if she didn't shoot him, but she went to trial. They raised money. It was like a big thing that happened in the black community. They raised money for her trial, got her out, you know, really helped push her through. And the main character is based off of that person from the past history. It's like erased black history, but the author did her research. She looked up newspaper clippings and stuff like that, and she made this world based off of that time period. So that was very interesting to me. I think I'm gonna land this on a 4-star. It's more of like a it really is a 4-star. It's more of like a, if I could give like a 3.8, I would give it 3.8, but I feel like it's very close to a 4-star. It was really well written, very interesting, very refreshing, amazing like characters. I love the charm and the trick situation in this book. It really was a great book. It really was, and I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend this. I started reading this during spooky season, but we had to wrap it up, baby, because it was just taking too long for me to finish this damn book. Now, what I'm gonna focus on next is going to be Paradise Kiss, which, let me go grab them actually. So what I'm gonna focus on next is going to be Paradise Kiss. Now I don't know where I left off in this. So I'm currently this far into Paradise Kiss. I only have this much left, so I want to crack down on this one so I can finish this one as well. So this is the next thing I'm going to be focusing on. I'm gonna do a bit of a reading sprint before my boyfriend gets home. So I'll be reading for about 2 hours, just reading and relaxing, and then once I finish that up, I'm going to get further into, which one is this? Is it Guild? Glint? Is it Glint? I don't know. Glint. So I'm gonna get further into Glint, which is the second book in the Plated Prisoner series. I started this during a reading vlog. I think I got like 50 pages in. I don't remember. But the letters on this are huge, so I don't feel like it's gonna take me too long. I think I got to page like 25 or page 50 or something like that. So next thing I'm gonna pick up is this, and then tonight when the house sleeps, I'm going to pick up Day of Falling Night. So I'm really excited to read this one, but this is what we're going to be reading during the later night sprints when we're creaking into the midnight sprints. I'm also going to be doing a gingerbread train, building the gingerbread train with my boyfriend later tonight. We're going to be putting that together. My mom got me that a couple videos ago. I think during Thanksgiving she got me that, so we're gonna put that together. I don't know where we're gonna put it. It would be nice to just put it on this table right here, but I know Levi will be chewing on it within 10 minutes, so there's that. So that's the update. Paradise Kiss, Glint, and then tonight during our late night reading sprints, our midnight reading sprints, Day of Fallen Night. So we have one book down, 3 hours in. Another announcement: I am now a Stanley girl. You know, I never was gonna get this because I just thought it was ridiculous to have a water bottle be this expensive. But way back in the day, I had got my ex a water bottle that was expensive, and it had the same qualities where it just like kept your stuff cold for really, really long. And I got it for him because he worked outside. So it's not like I'm not accustomed to spending a little piece of change on a water bottle, but I just didn't see the point, because I'm just like, girl, I thought they were ugly. I was just, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you, I really thought they were really ugly, and they were huge. I'm like, who the hell wants to lug around a brick of a water, like the one that I had got my ex, it was like, it looked like a water bottle. It was like something, you know, light. This thing is huge. This is a weapon. I can knock somebody out with this thing. But then I was like, you know what? Live, laugh, love. When I saw pink, yeah. When I saw pink, I was like, okay. Then I started getting on TikTok with the maximalist side, with the white girls on the maximalist side, where they be putting all the charms and all that. I said, oh, it's more stuff I can buy? So yeah, I started buying some accessories for my little Stanley. We got they said to get the little thing to put on the bottom. So I got that, the koozie, whatever. I got that to put on the bottom of it. The cold body, ain't no miles on this here new body. I wish that song was out, Lord. So yeah, I got a little cover thing for the bottom, because they said the bottom will get scratched, so to put a cover on it. So I got that. Too funny, child. I was talking all that smack, and then they came out with the pink one. So I got one that matched the rest of my cut. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna slide her on. Okay. So that's the first thing I got. And then I got these little covers, these little pink little straw covers. I don't know which, ooh, the strawberry one is cute. Should I? Ain't no miles on this here new body. Off with the head, the bitches is nobody. Oh, and I got my nails done. Oh, Jesus. I got my nails done. Obviously, I brought y'all with me, so y'all were able to see that. But she did such a fine job on the little Rudolph nails. I was telling her I wanted to get these last year, but I just never got around to doing it. This is just too damn cute. Look at this little strawberry. Look at it. Can y'all see? Okay, how do I put this on? Guys, oh my god. Look at how cute. Look at. Can y'all see? It's a little strawberry. So we have our first 2 accessories. I have some other stuff coming. I have 1, 2, 3 more things coming, and then I'll be done. Maybe. I still might get more covers though, because the covers are just so cute to me. Like, oh my goodness. So I'm very excited about that. I got a star, a flower, I got 2 cups, and a cloud. The flower was really gonna be the first thing I put on there, but and it came with 2 cover things, so I'm just gonna keep this one. All right. Ain't no miles on this here new body. How cute! Oh. So cute. But okay, we're gonna get this little reading sprint started, y'all. I will see you in the next clip. Oh, and I was thinking about extending it for another day because it's the middle of the week. I wanted to add 1 more day where I stay up until midnight, and I think that'll be fun tomorrow. The only thing is I'll be FaceTiming my sister. We've been meditating and FaceTiming each other. But other than that, I can still stay up late and read. So I wanted to extend it because then the next day I can focus on Glint and I can focus on Day of Fallen Night. So those will be the 2. I'm trying to think of what other books I'm in the middle of, but those will be the focus. So I will see y'all in the next clip, okay? Bye. Now YouTube be failing me sometimes with these YouTube recommendations, but the reading video recommendations gonna be fire every time. Look at that. It's like a Christmas setting, but it has like mushrooms in the room. Cute. You just too important. Nobody like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can just snooze and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody like you do. You do. In the top tier ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like the white bitch with the bob, I'll be your main one. Let's take this argument back up to my place. Sex from you, I'm not violent on you day 1. We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not here. Ain't a home when you're not here. Hard to grow when you're not here. I'm saying I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. Are you frontin' on me and I'm the main one crying? Are you blaming on me and you the main one lying? Are you threatening to leave and I'm the main one crying? Just tryna be your everything, main one crying. Are you frontin' on me and I'm the main one crying? Are you blaming on me and you the main one crying? Are you threatening to leave and I'm the main one crying? I can't lose when I'm with you. I snooze and miss the moment. You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody do body like you do. You do. Y'all, we have made it. If y'all can see, it's 12:02. I made it by the grace of God. Like them last like 2 hours. When I got to like 10 o'clock, I'm like, okay. I was still in the bed. I'm like, I tried to read in the bed for a little bit. I was like, no, I gotta get up out of here. So then I came in the living room and I read for the last 2 hours. The last 2 hours was rough. Like, I know 12 o'clock may not seem late to a lot of y'all, but a lot of y'all might be younger than me. I was fighting for my life. Like, I finished another book. So I finished Paradise Kiss, and I really liked it. Like, I was enjoying it. It felt silly, kind of like how Peach Girl, which is another manga dramatic romance that I read, and it felt like silly and dramatic like that at times, but it also had like a lot of like interesting topics, and it was a very diverse cast. I think it's also like a follow-up to another book that follows some of the main characters when they're younger, so I'm gonna see if I can find that, because I'm interested in seeing how that one goes. But I can pretty much figure that one out. But yeah, so I finished Paradise Kiss, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked the ending. Like okay, so basically the main character is in high school, and she's studying really hard for exams because her mom's like really hard on her, and she's like, I want you to do well in school or I'm gonna beat you down. Like, basically, like, you have to be doing well in school, have ambition, whatever. So she's doing all this, but she's doing it to make her mom happy, and she's not doing things that make her happy. She ends up meeting like this fashion team, and this high school fashion team, and she befriends them. She ends up helping them and becoming their model for all of the clothing they come out with, and the fashions eat. Like, I want to see if there's an anime for this, because I want to see this in color. Like, the dresses, the outfits, the bags, the shoes, they just ate. Like, they really ate down. And then like the chapter starter for like each section were separated, and they were called stages. So it said like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, whatever. And those chapter covers just ate. Like, just the outfits were so cool, and I just feel like the characters would really come to life if it was like color in it. I really wish it was a graphic novel, but it was really fun. And obviously, like, it's an older manga, because there was like flip phones and like desktop computers and stuff like that referenced in the book. So I know it's like an older beloved manga, but I really did enjoy it. So she met this fashion team, and she befriends them, becomes their model. She falls for the designer of this high school fashion team. They design clothing for Paradise Kiss, and she decides that she gonna drop out, child. And I did not like that storyline. I was like, no. Like, she decides she gonna drop out because she's trying to prove a point to her mother and prove a point to this boy she liked. I did not like that. But the ending, I like the ending, because I like when things don't all tie together with a perfect bow. Like, things didn't end up how they thought they were gonna end up. Things didn't all perfectly work out, and I like that. I really like that. I like to see these characters develop. I like to see them grow up. I like to see things shook the table a little bit. I did enjoy that ending. I really did enjoy that ending, and I'm trying to see if there's more or a continuation, because now they're in their late 20s. So now she's like 28, and if there's more after this, I want to see, because like, I want to see her as like, you know, approaching 30. Like, that would be fun to like see where she ends up at. But I really enjoyed her character development, so I finished that one. So today we finished 2 books, and I read for, let's see how many hours I read today. So today I read almost 10 hours. I read 9 hours and 51 minutes. 9 minutes shy of 10 hours. I was close, but screenshotted that. I think I'm gonna restart it for tomorrow, because like I told you guys, I'm gonna do this challenge for 1 more day. And I started reading The Snow King Catches His Snowflake, which is the book from my book club, and I was fighting for my life. I simply barely was holding on, and I think I got to chapter 5. So yeah, I got to chapter 5 of that. And this book is I didn't know what this book was following. I just kept seeing really good reviews about it, and I like the cover, and it's what I picked for my book club. So I'm starting that. So far, this one is following the main character. Her name is Noelle. She just got out of a bad breakup because her ex-boyfriend cheated on her, and they were together for like 3 years or something like that. And she's trying to basically restart her life, reconnect with herself, blah blah blah. She ends up booking this vacation that's at a snowy getaway because it's during Christmas, and they double book they double book a cabin, and I just got to the part where they ran to each other. She pepper sprayed him. Like, I just love a chaotic first meet. Like, I know first meets that are really cute are just very well beloved, but I love when there is a meet cute, but it ain't cute. It's a meet chaos. It's just like disastrous. Like, someone get stabbed, or someone get punched in the eye, or someone get pepper sprayed. Like, that is just iconic. Like, you just will never forget that moment. You will never forget that moment. I love meet chaotics. Like, they just eat down every time. So I got to that part and I was enjoying it, but baby, I was falling asleep. I don't know where my Kindle is. I think it's in my purse, but I was reading it on my phone, and I'm talking phone falling on my face. Like, it was bad for me. I was fighting for my life. I had the little, you know, my music going in the background, and it was bad for me. Honestly, for like from like 10 to like 10:40 or 10:30 about to 10:30, I stayed in the bed. But then I was like, no, I'm getting sleepy. I gotta get up out of here. So I got up, I had some wine, I got some cheese, a little snack. You know what I'm saying? When I was chewing, I was good. The second that that snack was over with, I was over with. Like, it was bad for me. Like, it was really bad. Like, I don't know how I survived that last like hour and a half. But then when I got down to the last like 15 minutes, woo, I was fighting. It was like 11:45 and my phone somehow kept ending up on my face. Like, it was bad. I was like, I kept rereading the same page. Like, y'all, I was fighting for my life. But honestly, like I told y'all, this is a very laid back readathon. The only goal is for me to predominantly focus on reading for the day and stay up as late as I possibly can, which for me, I feel like midnight is a comfortable time for me to stay up because I would like to go to sleep. I like my bed. I like my rest, okay? So I did all my reading for today, but like I told y'all, I'm gonna extend it for one more day. I got a few things to do tomorrow, but I'm still going to try to crack down on some of these books. So we finished 2 books today, which is nice because we're coming towards the end of the year. I'm trying to wrap up the books I'm in the middle of currently reading. So the other books that I need to focus on, obviously, The Snow King Catches His Snowflake, whatever the hell, that, which is a book club book. I feel like I'm going to focus on that in the morning because that's a shorter book. I think it's only like 4 hours maybe. So I think I still have like three-ish hours, maybe like 3.5 hours left, and then after that I can focus on these 2. I really want to focus on Day of Fallen Night. My god, I really think I need to just sit down and just really get to it with this one. I think I'm gonna read the book club book and then I'm gonna focus on this because this is the book that I have the most left. It's looking bad. Like, I gotta crack down on this one tomorrow. And then I'm also going to the movies with my mom. So other than that, I don't really have much going on tomorrow. The weekend is when things are going to get hectic. So I wanted to get as much reading done as I could right now. But that is all I have for y'all. I'm about to go to sleep. Okay, I'm going to bed. It's time to sleep. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye.
The next day.
Okay, y'all, so I'm not gonna hold you. Today was not a very much of a reading day. your girl has been having migraines. Like lately, when I've been getting my period, I've been getting headaches, and it's not fun because a lot of them are like small headaches, and I don't really like taking medicine unless I'm like in serious pain or like something serious. Then I'll go to the doctors or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna get my shots, not gonna get my medicine. But if I don't absolutely need to take medicine, I usually don't. But it's really aggravating to have migraines, like small little headaches throughout the day that go in and out. I absolutely hate it, but that's what I've been dealing with all day. And I also took some time away from my phone because I was on my phone too much. So I was like, you know what, let me just like focus. So your girl, so far I have read for 2 hours today. So like I said, this is a very chill marathon of reading, making reading the main focus of the day, and really this isn't supposed to carry on for the second day. It's really only supposed to be a one-day thing. So in the future when I do these videos, it'll probably only be a one-day thing, because staying up to midnight is something I simply cannot do back to back, but I will try to do it today. But nevertheless, today I was reading Day of Fallen Night. I started the book club book, but I'm really not in a romance mood. Like I really want to read fantasy, so I was reading fantasy, and tonight I'll probably pick back up the book club book once the house sleeps. So as of right now, I'm really enjoying it. I got to page 400, so I read like 100 pages. I'm really enjoying it. I think right now a lot of things have happened. Actually, I think I can't, and this is the thing with this book, I can never pick which chapter I like the most because we're following the north, the south, the east, and the west. So it's hard for me to pick which one I like the most, but honestly, I'm really enjoying, I think it's the east. Is it the east? Yeah, I'm really enjoying the east, but I'm also really enjoying the south, right? Yeah, I'm also really enjoying the south because it follows the Priory Sisterhood, the Orange Tree Sisterhood, and they have a lot of mess going on too. But then in the west, there's also stuff going on. So it's like every corner you turn, it's just like things happening. But I think right now the chapter I'm enjoying the most would be the east and the south, which is, the east is following Princess Demai, who is a lost princess of an emperor who had an affair and ended up having a child that no one knew about, and now she's there, and she also has a dragon with her, and she has like this little flirtation going on with like one of her enemies, and it's a girl, and it's just like, the slow burn is interesting to me. Like I'm really enjoying their chapter because they have like solid reasons not to like each other. So really enjoying those chapters. And then the Priory Sisterhood, they have a lot going on, so it's just drama, and it's just, I'm just eating, I'm just loving it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I wasn't in the mood to read, but the headaches were really messing with me. Like they were really messing with my flow today. So another thing I did, I started a new anime, and I might love it. Like it's giving me Licorice Recoil vibes, which if you don't know, that's one of my favorite animes that I watched this year, and it's called Release the Spice, and I found it as a recommendation for if you love Licorice Recoil, and it definitely has the same vibes. Like y'all know my favorite type of animes is girls with guns, so I'm just live, laugh, loving. Like it's following these group of girls that are spies, and they're just so cute. I just love a group of spies, and then they have like all these like different equipments that are like bags and mirrors, and it just gives me like totally spy vibes, and it's just very fun. There are small little things that are just like like I think the main character, like if she licks someone, she can figure out what their emotions are, which is just why, simply why. But other than that, I really am enjoying it. It's fun. All of the characters are cute. They're beating people down. There's guns. There's heavy artillery. So I'm just loving it. So I really just am in the mood to just watch that. But I'm going to wrap some gifts. That's going to be on the agenda today. Wrapping some gifts. And what else? Oh, I have to redo the tree, child. We had to move the tree because Levi was literally hanging from it like a maniac. He was hanging from it, broke the branches on it. We're gonna have to buy another tree. But for this year, we're gonna keep the tree we got. I took all the lights off. I'm gonna put the ornaments back up. We put it in my room so that Levi cannot get to it. So yeah, we have that situation there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wrap the gifts and I'm just gonna hang out because I think my boyfriend comes home soon. So as of right now, I'm probably gonna just tidy up a little bit and then get some more reading done. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the book. I'm having a great time. Now there are like 3 other books I'm in the middle of. There is Obsidian Feathers, there is Guild, there is the book club book. Assassin's Blade, I started reading that with Yanni. I only got like 30 pages in. I think I'm just gonna take it off of my currently reading because I don't even have the energy. I've already read that book. I don't even have the energy to just like read that, and I don't want to rush it. Like, I want to enjoy my time, so I'll just push that off. We can probably continue reading that next year. Now Obsidian Feathers, I might give her a go tonight. I might give her a 1-hour go, and baby, if she don't hit, DNF. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm not a DNFer, but I'm starting to feel like I'm dipping the toe in a DNF pool because I just simply, like, life is too short. Life is too short, and if the last sentence I read in a book before I die is something I hate, that don't make sense to me. So I'm not even gonna put myself through that. Like, we gonna give her an hour go tonight during our marathons, our midnight marathon sprint. And if she don't hit, then baby, she gone, because we only got like 2 weeks left in this year. I don't have time to play. I really don't. Okay, so there's that. But yeah, I need to go for this clip ends up being too long. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, bye. All right, how y'all think this about to go? This is what the box look like. Okay, I'm hopeful. I think we could get it to look like this. It's gonna look good. It can't be too hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 8 pieces.
Right.
No baking needed. Okay.
So we could air fry out box.
Huh?
We could eat it.
You can eat it, yeah. But I think it's for like decoration at first.
Oh, it's gonna be decorated.
Take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the
Came out cute.
You like it? You're not just saying that.
Came out cute. You did a good job.
It's always better to
A little tree. I wish I could just like hold it up, but I know it's not.
my life, so don't give away my life, so don't give away. And another woman that can take your spot, my love, so don't give away my life, so don't give away my life, so don't give away. And another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Oh my god. Reporting live. It's 12:02. And this is the final time I'm doing this. Oh my god, I'm losing my will to carry on. I think like once it hits like 10:30, I kind of regret it. Like that's when it just creeps in. But man, I pushed through. So during the day, I read Day of Fallen Night. I already checked in with you guys during that. And then at night, I read The Snow King Catches His Snowflake. It's still not much really going on in this one, so yeah, I'm gonna keep reading that one, probably finish that at some point. Yeah, my brain just is not functioning right now, but I'm just here to close out this vlog. We've completed this midnight challenge. Barely. I think next time I'm gonna make sure that I read outside of the house. Me getting my period, I did not want to leave the house. Like, I just wanted to stay and cuddle inside and watch anime, and that's exactly what I did. But next time during the day, I'll definitely read outside of the house because it'll force me to read more. I feel like I got distracted a lot in my house So when I'm outside of the house and I'm like at the library or at the park or whatever, I usually can only read. Like, I don't really get easily distracted when I'm outside trying to read. So I think next time I'll do that. And then I'll also not read in my bed. Like, yeah, I was reading in my bed tonight and I was just fighting for my life, and that was just it was a bad idea. But today I read 4 hours. Yesterday we read so yesterday I read 9 hours and 51 minutes. Today I read 4 hours and 34 minutes, and we totaled at reading 14 hours and 26 minutes. And honestly, 14 and a half hours, finished 2 books that I've been dragging through this entire year, and I got 100 pages further into Day of Fallen Night, and I got halfway through my book club book. So honestly, all in all, I think that's a pretty successful marathon. I just wanted to really crack down on like my end of the year TBR, get some of those books off of the list. I never picked up Obsidian Feathers. Every time I think about that book, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna still pick it up to determine, like I told y'all, I'm gonna give it an hour, and if in that hour I still don't like it, we're gonna go ahead and DNF her, because I don't have the energy to read a 400 or 500 page book that I don't like. I just don't have it in me. So we're gonna see. I didn't actually do that in this video because I was focusing on the other books in my TBR. Like I told y'all, still really enjoying Day of Fallen Night, and I'll probably finish up the Snow King book. I'll finish up Day of Fallen Night. I'm just, you know, winding down on the TBR so I won't have anything left, and then we'll crank out these end of the year videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We did a lot of stuff. Honestly, we got the Christmas nails. We did our the train, the gingerbread train. Honestly, that came out pretty good. I was a little nervous because gingerbread houses are hit or miss, but the train, that came out really good, and it was fun. We had a good time building it together. So we built the train, we got the Christmas nails, we finished 2 books, we got 100 pages into another book, halfway into a Kindle book, 14 hours of reading. Honestly, overall, I think it was a success. I think it was a success. I wanted to, you know, be outside and read in different locations, but that just didn't happen, okay? Your girl was struggling. Had a headache and I had cramps, so that was not fun. But overall, I'm proud of myself. I was fighting for my life, trying to stay up till midnight. I think next time I will have the energy drinks ready, and I will not be touching my bed, because that's always a recipe for disaster, okay? But overall, it was a good little marathon. Let me know if you guys want me to try a different time. I really like staying up till midnight just because of the title of the series. It just Midnight Moonlight series, Midnight Moonlight Marathon. It just all goes together. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to try again. But next time it probably will only be for 1 day, because I don't know how the hell I did this for 2 days. Like, I don't have it in me, in my old bones. I really don't. But I had a good time doing it, and it's almost Christmas. It really does not feel like Christmas. It's so weird, but overall, it was a successful readathon. I got more books done and cracked out on that end of the year TBR. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you are currently reading, what books you're trying to wrap up before the end of the year, if you're starting any more books before the end of the year. I'm just trying to get to the point where I know I'm not starting any more books, and I'm just finishing books. That's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to finish books. I'm not starting no more books because I want to carry over to the new year fresh. I don't want to be pending on anything, okay? So there's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave this emoji right here in the comment section below. And that's it. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye. Shh.